Guys ask about you all the time, Carol. I could hook you up.
Oh, come on, don't start with that.
What?
Dating talk, the second husband talk. You couldn't pay me.
But they do pay you when they die.
Not always. I think of it as a great celebration of my 50th year in the business. I'm someone who has never been in the mainstream of Hollywood acting. I mean, but mostly in the theater. So for me, this is a rather nice, unusual trip. So you do this for all the girls?
I don't do this for anyone. You're the first one out of my boat.
Look around at all the, the women who have made films this last year. There's really a plethora of good roles. I don't think it's always the case, and it's been an exceptional year, but hopefully there'll be more and more of them. Still have any of that medical marijuana.
It's gotta warm up.
I know what I'm doing. All right, let's get this going.
Has this kind of given you a taste to kind of continue in Hollywood and kind of like revive your film career?
Well, I wouldn't call it Hollywood, to my mind, it's the indies, which don't represent Hollywood to my mind. I love the indies because there are always younger people involved in making them. They always the crew will lean forward as opposed to some of the old guys who've been around forever, and I love them all, but they're back there going, what's next? And the whole attitude on an indie set is exciting.
You don't need all that. It's right the way you are.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I'm going to cut to the chase. Sex is still very important to me. I mean, I don't have herpes, but it's okay with me if you do.
One of the great things about the films is it kind of shows you kind of engaging in, I guess, kind of romance at an older age. Do you think Hollywood's, which is quite an unusual thing to see, I mean, do you think Hollywood has got a kind of prudish attitude towards kind of the older generation and sex and kind of, showing that on screen?
We're loosening up. We're finally taking some lessons from all of you here in Europe and Britain. People can spend their whole lives trying to find that feeling.
I like you a little bit, I think.
And in the end, everybody gets it.
Another kind of very moving thing about the film is obviously you kind of are grappling with grief. I mean, how much of your own experiences did you kind of draw on from losing your own husband? And
well, it comes through my instrument, as it were, not to sound pretentious, but it's filters through who we are as individuals, so it can't help but influence the work.
Yeah.
And of course, you call upon that, and I was grateful to have it. It was this young man who directed and wrote it and edited it was only 29, and I was really impressed at his perception and the way he really understood what older people go through.
You guys having a party? No.
are you an avid reader of your daughter's blog?
Oh, you mean Goop?
Goop, yes.
Well, I do. I love it. I think she's an extraordinary businesswoman. I can't get over her. There's nothing she can't do.
Do you follow her recipes? I feel like.
Well, I'm not the cook that she is, but I do. I've been cooking for my newest granddaughter, and they're wonderful. They really work.
There's one been kind of eyebrow-raising recommendation on her website, which is she recommends for steaming your vagina as a thing to do. I wondered whether this is something you had done with her or even attempted.
It definitely has not come from me. I'm so backward. I haven't even read that one. I better go back and look at it.
Yeah. I just wondered if you'd maybe a mother-daughter activity for the future.
No. Well, she may convince me. I'll have to see it, look into it.